And just like that, magically, we're back into it. What's up, guys? New day, new episode, and that is the end of list of new things. Everything else is old. Can I give my cards here, or do I have to go all the way down to the bottom? Over to the dust drop point, let's deposit all the nano dust. I can certainly deposit dust here. You take dust and cards, because oh baby, I got cards for you. I got a certain deserty storm area with my name all over it, ready to go. How exactly does this work? It like powers all the way up with the dust and then it like goes away? Because I swear I had this filled with dust already. Who is taking my dust? I feel like a cat pooping in a litter box, just wondering where all of my poop keeps going. Keep putting it in the box. Who keeps taking it? Doesn't make any sense. That's probably the worst analogy I could have chosen, which is exactly why I chose to use it. Alright, you're gonna actually make me go like down, aren't you? Yeah, blah blah. Yes, it's an elevator. Press the elevator button and then it does elevator stuff. Fantastic. I wish real elevators work like this. Instead of actually riding the elevator, you just dissolved and teleported to another point in space and time. Although that technology seems like it would probably be wasted on elevators, to be fair. Doesn't seem like the exact kind of thing that you would want to really apply to elevators when you could apply to basic teleportation needs. Welcome to the Prism Reinforcement Device, Nano Cleaner Nova. Please insert the cards you've collected so that Dust Prism may be expanded. Wonderful, Nova. You have enough cards to upgrade the Dust Prism, blah, blah, blah. Why make me go all the way down? Is there a point to that, or was it just like a, whatever kind of thing? And why there? Like, why not here where the teleporter, the, you know, long shaft is? That's the word. And the motion. Congratulations, Nova. You've reinforced the Dust Prism and increased its capacity by 50 units. Continue the good work. Fuck you, don't tell me what to do. Now what? Look for more dust units? What do you got something to say to me? Where's your buddy? Off in some kind of fourth wall breaking adventure area? Nova, the elevator, the service is ready, blah blah blah. Nope, you have nothing new to say. God, get some new material, dog. It's like when you go visit your parents and have the same conversation and they share the same stories over and over. Not that that ever happens. I love my parents. I can't wait to be old and, you know, tell my non-existent kids the same stories over and over again. That's what I'll have the internet for. I'll just be old and making Let's Plays and telling you guys the same stories over and over again. I realized like a couple episodes ago too, I complained about the camera being all up my butt in the thing, and that's because I forgot that you actually have control over that. So this is still a thing that I wish I could figure out. I'm just gonna assume it's an area for later. That's my only thought and assumption. Where was that dust thing? I think it was... Dang it. No, go up, go up, go up! No! Dang it. Anyways... I'm a much better real-life driver than I've ever been a video game driver. I gotta say that. Although I was pretty good at Burnout Paradise, dude. You ever land a quadruple barrel roll on Burnout Paradise? Because, I have not either. I have attempted it many times. No, I think I did it once. Was it double? I think it was quadruple. Quadruple or triple? I think it was quadruple. I remember there was one specifically that was like impossibly hard to get. There it is. It was like, in order to, you'd have to like, there was only like 1 or 2 spots in the entire game you could get it. You had to like go up this entire mountain, and then it was like a ramp right at the top of the mountain, and you had to hit it with like the right car with the right type of boost so you could get the right speed, and it was like one of the few spots that you could get the quadruple barrel roll. I love that game, dude. That is one of probably my most played Xbox 360 games. It's the one I always forget about, but it was one of my first and one of my most played. The dust storm that once blocked Sea Note now blocks the frontier, the outer sands, and yet in the storm's chaos is a strange... I thought... Center holds the key to prove it further. She must restore its power. Dude, I thought we were done. We have to keep exploring and finding more cards. Yeah, how much of a struggle it was for me to find the 4 cards I did find. Now I gotta find at least 4 more, if not like even more than that. All right, whatever. Basic strategy. All right, chat. Let's use my Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, survival skills here. Let's look for points of interest. Look for anything that may be intriguing to the eye. That's where we'll start. Anything that we maybe haven't explored or collected full cards off of. So we got that thing. That's for sure. We already collected whatever the heck's going on there. This little area, this little square, where are we on the map? Southern area feels significantly completed. Southern area, check it off, baby. We're done. I don't need it. This is the eastern area. Maybe we haven't done everything over here. I mean, we definitely haven't done whatever's behind that door. So that's making me think more and more that whatever's behind that gate is like what my heart desires. It's truly where I want to go. What is this? Looks like there's maybe even a back entrance here that I didn't explore all the way to. Wigwam not sufficiently exploring things? Doesn't sound like something I would do, chat. Seems very out of character for me. There's a save point over there. I think if we've been through that gateway. I can honestly not remember. Okay, well here's an entirely new area that was incredibly easy to find that I just didn't manage to go to. Hip hip hooray. Oh my god, that's cool. What's up? It's good to be back home. I wonder how old Lenny's doing. Lanwi's doing. Lanwi. Such a common name. How dare me make a mistake in pronouncing it. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi. Are you a new resident of the valley? Oh, right. You're the nano cleaner. I guess we both came here from the C-Note. For a while, I was scraping by in the big CD. Can't speak today, or any day. Shut up, chat. I was the front woman of a band, but then my parents left for travel and wanted me to take care of the house. Have you seen Lanwi? She's the scientist who lives up the big steps. We fell out of touch when I moved, but I still think about her sometimes. One time she used her chemistry set to mix up some sort of concoction for me to spike my hair. Hilarious. What's it like to be a rock star? It's pretty fun overall. I'm lucky. I don't really have a lot of basis for comparison. Maybe a lot of pressure, but I never really thought I could be anything else, so I'm glad to be back home for a spell, though. Missed hearing the sound of birds. Is that all you got to say? Did you have a lot of things to say? On the other hand, blah, blah, blah. What are you? You the My Chemical Romance reunion tour? Then I don't care. Good to be back home. There we go. What's up, terrifying house that is alive? And by terrifying, like terrifying and adorable. It's like the much less epic version of Howl's Moving Castle. It's like Bob's weirdly alive house. Is it like alive? There's gotta be something here, right? Do I zap you? Do I talk to you? Do I do something with you? You can't just have a giant moving house made out of like... I have so many questions. You can't just exist without some sort of purpose, can you? You can't be that cool looking and not serve some kind of purpose, I feel like. There's like a whole little village over here. This is pretty cool. Oh, it's the Nano Cleaner, Nova. Pleasure to meet you. I am Ray Boat Shoes. I'm sorry to say I'm not dusty enough to need a nano cleaning. I know it's not something to wish for, but I find the whole process very neat. Yo, y'all got any, like, mentally, I don't know if I want to, you know. Got anybody struggling with emotions who needs a cleaning? Let's say that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Excuse me, I was working out a new beat. I am Beringia. Beringia? Another very common name that I stupidly don't know how to pronounce off the top of my head for some reason. And this is my drumbird catsuit. Together we travel new the land. But somehow we always find ourselves back here in the valley. Keep looking toward the building on the steps. That is Lanwei Jonstein's laboratory. I couldn't say I know much of Lanwei, but I want her to be happy. She stays up there mostly. Smokes and fumes swirling around her chimneys until late at night. Most often I run into her at the pond. Moves little contraptions to the water and checks them day after day. That sounds like the person with just the kind of obsessiveness that might need a cleaning. Game was successfully saved. Can I open this gate? Is that a possibility? Yo. Yes, I can. I can, but I have to hit it specifically in that area. Cool. Gate's open. I solved all of your problems, world. The gate's open. Everybody can accept visitors now. Everybody lived happily ever after until Disney decided to make a sequel, and then they needed everybody to be in peril again. Cough, cough. Toy Story, cough, cough. Frozen 2. Cars 2, Cars 3, Toy Story 3, Toy Stories 4. I hate stories that have nice, neat endings and get unnecessary sequels. It's like they lived happily ever after until we got a sequel and we needed to like manufacture some issues. So now they're like divorced and sad. But it's okay because they'll probably get back together again maybe at the end of this movie. Just hope there's not a third movie. Nova, you have arrived at last. That is to say, greetings. It is good to see you. I am Lanwei Jonstein, PhD, and this is my brother, Clonwayne Jonstein. Clonwayne, to be honest, is the one you were really here to see, but don't let him get a big head about it. He loves that joke, don't you, Clonwayne? Nova, have you ever met a PhD before? It means that I am a doctor of Phil. I don't think that's what that means. But despite my impressive credentials, I still require the assistance of a nano cleaner. Clonwy is sick with the dust. I can observe the sickness with my nano drone, but I am unable to truly clean him. Please, Nova. I can feel his pain. Please help my brother, Clonwy. Spark the being! Go forth! Into his brain! Or subconscious or soul? Chat, where do you think we're going into in these scenarios? Brain? Conscious? Soul? What is it? Which one is it? I think soul. I think it's more like a soul thing. Although it seems fairly physical, so maybe it's more like the brain. Kind of like this little mini game. I wish they would do more with it almost. I mean, who doesn't love a nice little rhythm game though? I remember when rhythm games were like first coming out and they were all the rage. Like Guitar Hero was like blowing up and there was a Guitar Hero like every year. The Rock Band came out and then like all the phone like tap rhythm games were coming out too. Like the rhythm games had really broken into the mainstream. The minstream! The rhythminstream. Shadowy thoughts take forms within the large and mysterious head. Digital doppelkanker. Alright, chat, it's been 11 minutes. Should I end the stream or go ahead and do this one on stream? Extra long episode, extra short episode? Short.